very good day to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Candid Talk here on Herman Manyora's YouTube channel. My name is Evan Sokini. I'm glad that you're here with us. I'm here with the Deputy President Designate, as he calls himself, but he is, of course, Wakili Willis Otieno, the Deputy Party Leader of Safina Party. Wakili, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I want us to look at what's actually taking place in the country with regards to the presidential race. Of course, you always say here that President William Ruto is a done deal, but then I doubt if that is actually the truth, because here we are, he's actually doing a lot to ensure that his second bid is actually secured. You see the kind of meetings that we've been witnessing in State House, all these people being welcomed there. First of all, let's look at it, because it seems as if the State House has been turned into a campaign podium. What do you make of all these kind of visits that we've actually witnessed there?
Okay. You know, the problem with legacy politics is that it makes you now start discussing William Ruto's second term, not the welfare of the people. What we should be discussing is the welfare and the best interest of the Kenyan people. Not a legacy politician. Let's listen to me first. Because we may be discussing William Ruto's second term, but what does it mean? Is the quality of lives of our people improving or deteriorating? So that if we are all discussing the quality of lives of the Kenyan people, and we are saying it is improving, then we should be discussing the administration that is going to secure it. That will be easier.
Okay, so what?
But any discussion about William Ruto's second term, that it becomes now a competition of legacy politicians and the fresh new team, you are reducing it to a contest. This thing is about lives. What gets to the ballot, and I want you to understand this.
Yes, I want to understand.
On the day of election, what will be on the ballot is health care. Are Kenyans living a more healthy society, or their health are deteriorated? It's education. Are Kenyans getting quality education or bad education? It is cost of living. Are Kenyans able to bear and meet that which is expected of a decent living based on their earnings? It is joblessness. Are more Kenyans getting employed, or more Kenyans are losing jobs? That is what will get to the ballot.
Okay.
And anybody answers that question, automatically you get an answer, whether it is William Ruto as the vessel, whether it is Gachagua, or whether it is Safina. But don't start the conversation by saying, William Ruto is doing this. Who is he?
No.
We are not here to coronate. Listen, Kunye, let me finish. We are not here to coronate a king. We are not coronating a king. This is people's livelihoods that's at stake. This is a generation of young people whose lives are being destroyed. So what should be on the ballot is their future. And in answering that future, you ask yourself, of these persons who offered themselves or who is serving in office, what are they doing in answer to these issues? If they are not doing anything in answer to these issues that are affecting the majority of the Kenyan people, then don't even discuss them. That is why for me, when I tell you, he is not a factor. He is not. He is lost. Okay. Because if I look at what is on the ballot, I don't see which one William Ruto takes right. Joblessness. More Kenyans are losing jobs this year than they lost last year. And there is more promise of more job losses. The cost of living is becoming more unbearable this year than it was last year. Many Kenyans are living a life that is not of dignity this year than they were last year. Healthcare is in shambles, right? Many Kenyans are dying out of preventable diseases just because they can't afford the cost of healthcare. Education. The education system in this country is almost collapsed. It's surviving by the grace of God. So if on the issues that are germane to the people is answered zero, why then should I spend time saying this is a person who may get a second term on to do what?
So let me ask you, how important or how consequential is the office holder of that particular office? Of course, we're talking about the office of the president in this country. How consequential is it to the lives of the people?
Because that office is the driver of government executive policy. The They're the ones who formulate it.
Okay.
They're in charge of government programs. So all these things are affected by what policies they're implementing.
Okay.
So he has implemented his policies now for 3 years.
Can we therefore
He has implemented his policies for 3
Yes.
years. And I've told you what is on the ballot. So score him on those issues on the ballot vis-a-vis the policies that he has implemented.
Can we therefore agree that whoever occupies that position is very integral to the well-being of the people?
That is why I've already told you he has lost. Because I've told you the well-being of the people and his response to them. He is not scoring in any of those issues.
So you see, you accuse me of discussing legacy politics, but then these are players within it here. And all these people are on the ring. And even if you and, of course, Jimmy Wanjigi still will be there on the ballot, then we'll have to look at them and then look at the kind of steps that they're making to ensure that they also change the lives of the people.
Yes.
So whether Ruto is going to change the lives of the people or not, he'll be on the ballot.
Yes.
And that is why right now what we are actually looking at is here. Okay, so according to you, is it still okay for him to hold those other meetings while you are also holding yours on this
It
other
is
side?
his right to hold his meetings. Okay. That's okay. No one can stop anybody from holding a meeting. He can do whatever he wants to do. A man must try. But I'm simply telling you, you spend too much energy discussing William Ruto when the issues that are of concern to the Kenyan people, you're not answering them. He's attempting, by the way, if you didn't know, on the question of job losses in this country. By coming up with his economic empowerment program, that is his attempt, his feeble attempt to address the question of creating jobs for people. It's not enough. His response to the education sector is to host teachers, 10,000 of them in State House, where they are singing two-term, not discussing the issues affecting the quality of education in this country, not discussing capitation, not discussing transition from JSS to high school, the question of school infrastructure, not being discussed, not discussing teacher welfare. The last time when they did their salary increment for teachers, teachers received between 27 Kenya shillings to 500 Kenya shillings, highest. So he's not discussing the issues that matter. But he's trying. I mean, he's trying. You can give him an E for effort. He's trying. But it's not going to affect, it's not going to change the issues that are germane to the people of Kenya. That's why I'm saying, forget about him. The Kenyan people are looking for a better future. Okay. We don't want to discuss, we are not coronating a king. That now to say, don't look at William Ruto's scorecard. Right? Look at William Ruto's performance. And on the issues that matter to the Kenyan people, he has scored 0. So forget about him. You can give him an E for effort, just for turning up in office. Then now you go to the next conversation. So what next? What alternatives do we have? So you ask the United Opposition, what is your blueprint? Let's test it. Does it make sense? Can it answer these questions? Is it tangible? Then the Kenyan people make a decision. They come to Safina, the Ark, Noah's Ark. They enter the Ark and they see the golden plates, and they see the people commitment, the economic promise. They ask questions, they test it. Makes sense. They make a decision. So that the quality of debate at that point is primarily focused on the welfare of the people. We get the best of ideas. What is on the ballot, and even this election contest, it's a competition of ideas. Let the best idea for the people to win. That is where we are. Not legacy politicians. We have won. Who has won? In any election, understand this, in any election, by the way, when an election is declared, we should not even be declaring that so-and-so has won, that Willis and Jimmy have won. No. The Kenyan people have won. Because the idea that they have bought into should be one that benefits them. So change the narrative from individuals to be that the best idea in this particular case has won. So I try to avoid as much as possible to discuss William Ruto as a personality. No. I discuss his ideas.
At the end of the day, in as much as you discuss the ideas, we've been here, by the way, we've been here. All these politicians normally have ideas. And ranging all the way from the days of Kenyatta to Moi to Baba Raila Amolo Odinga to William Ruto even recently. So the ideas are there. So in as much as well it may be about ideas, and you're telling us here that we should actually now focus on Kenyans winning and not necessarily individuals. At the end of the day, when I go to the ballot, as a Kenyan, I'll have William Ruto there, Jimmy Wanjigi here alongside you, and of course any other candidate.
Of course,
Kalonzo
you'll vote for
Musyoka
Jimmy
and the
Wanjigi
rest.
and Willis.
There's no problem with that. So by the time that I'll be there, I'll be looking at it and then I'll have units. So if it's Jimmy Wanjigi and Willis, well and good. Another Kenyan comes Ruto. Another one. So that is the state where we are.
So what I'm saying, when I say on the ballot will be the ideas, if we are all agreed that this is what William Ruto represents as economic promise, is to give hair washing machines, to give border borders, to give mkokotenis, to give car wash machines. At least he has come to the table, that is the economy, right? As an idea. And his solution is to give these items, these goodies. That is his response. He has said there's a problem with education in this country. His response is to call 10,000 teachers to State House and give them 10,000. Stay overnight. Meeting starts at 9 in the morning. They arrive at 5 a.m. Stay the whole day. Stay the whole night. No food, no drink. Give them 10,000 to go home. That is the response to education. Those are his ideas. So you put that on the ballot. Then Jimmy and Willis comes in and say, here we are. This is our economic promise. Not paying Odia's debt. Then we go down the list of the things I've told you. Correct? We are not borrowing from the domestic market. We are going away with VAT. Right? This is now what is on the ballot. Okay. If Kenyans think, and knowing these Kenyans, they cannot think so, that giving us goodies in the form of mkokotenis and car washing machines is a better idea than an idea that promises you a reduction in VAT, that promises you access to capital at low interest rates, with government not borrowing from domestic market, then that idea has won. But Kenyans are sensible. Given a choice between what the idea William Ruto represents and the idea that I've told you now we represent, they'll all come to Safina. The ark will be full to the brim.
Okay. So do you think that President William Ruto is mad enough and hosting all these delegations just for the sake of it?
No, he's advertising, he's campaigning, it's allowed. It's allowed, he's selling his idea. Which I've told you that idea is going to be competing with the idea of what Safina represents on economic empowerment. Okay. Economic revolution, not even economic revolution. Revolutionize our economy. Empower the people. Give them opportunities. So the best idea will win. And I don't see in any sensible contest where giving people mkokotenis vis-a-vis allowing people to have cheap access to capital, that people will choose mkokotenis and leave capital, access to capital at low interest rates. I don't see. Kenyans are not unreasonable people.
So politically, you don't see any sort of benefits that he can actually reap from this kind of delegations? That
if it were working, they would have been feeling it already in the economy or in the country. You're not. The chance for William Ruto to go, in fact, has even ended because people have decided he has gone. We're now looking for the next.
So here we are dealing with a working class, that especially the civil servants, who are heavily burdened with the kind of taxes that have been introduced here, including the contentious housing levy. But I also saw the teachers being promised the same, that a percentage will be given to them. Our soldiers also promised the same.
That's the same thing I tell you. It's an MOU, legacy politics. They lie to you. They tell you things that they cannot do. The same housing, affordable housing, 20%, I think it was 40% to teachers. I saw another cadre promised to Harambee Stars. Another group has been promised. So far, I think there's percentages. Affordable housing percentages have been taken, almost 50% of it has been given to certain groups, less than 5 groups. The more and more they go to State House, you'll be seeing more and more of those MOU. Before you know it, 100% of it will have been given out. But they'll not be honored. You and I know that.
Okay.
Do not be honored. Those are just the usual legacy politicians' lies.
So you're saying he's lying?
Those are just lying. The same way he lied to young people, Boda, that I'll give you 10 billion. The same way he lied to Mama Mboga, I will give you 50 billion. They are the same tactics legacy politicians use. They lie to you.
The question is, are Kenyans buying the lies?
No, they're not. That's why they're entering Safina.
Okay.
That is why you saw the Gen Zs rise up last year. They're not buying the lies. Kenyans are now more enlightened.
Okay.
Kenyans are the wiser. It's a new revolution, new beginning. A beginning where, going forward, our public space will be about the people, not about individuals or leaders. No. So we've put on the table a competition between 2 ideas so far. Giving you mkokoteni, giving you a car wash machine to only less than 1,000 people. as the executive's response to empowerment. Only 1,000 people, number one, are being given those things. And then we have on this other end an economic promise that says we will not borrow from the domestic market. Interest rates will go down, and all Kenyans in their numbers will be able to access capital at a low reduced interest rate of 3% to run their businesses, to commercialize their ideas. Those are the choices.
Okay.
And sensible people like Kenyans are, Safina there's no choice there. This is Safina for the taking. This is Safina for the taking.
So you continue discussing or rather canvassing your politics on the issues that are affecting the people. Na ni kama rais pale anatafuta kura. So he's looking at the votes. On the other end, you are actually...
So the 10,000 teachers that he called to State House, now those are 10,000 votes, right?
No. Mimi nasema
Teachers in the country, teachers in the country are almost 500,000. No, 400,000, heading to 500. Number of employed teachers. He made 10,000. So you think he has won? Safina, we're talking to the other 490,000.
I don't think he has
who
won.
are interested. Listen, just understand. So we are talking to the other 490,000. We are talking to the parents whose kids are not getting quality education, who are facing the burden of a collapsing education system, who are more than the 10,000 people that he hosted in State House. Right?
Okay.
So,
well,
the sweetness of a pudding is in the eating.
This is a chess game.
Safina party. Safina party is the party.
This is a chess game. So
and the engine is now roaring. The deputy captain, Le Capita, Deputy Willis, is cleaning the deck, ready for the main captain, Jimmy Wanjigi.
Hiya. This is a chess game.
Set sail.
This is a chess game, as I've told you here.
You call it you call it a game.
It's a game, of course.
No, you call it a game, but in Safina we see it as people's livelihoods.
It's
as
okay.
You see it as a game, as we see lives.
Ultimately, it's okay.
This means life and death to so many Kenyans. Legacy politicians see it as a game. It's not a game. Decisions which are being made have the consequences of causing death or improving on the lives of a person.
Okay.
That is the seriousness with which Safina takes this. It was not a game. It's life and death.
It's life and death. Well, the other person sees it as a game. Well, let's wait and see who, at the end of the day, okay, what happens at the end of the day. But then, the President William Ruto here says is that, well and good, let the opposition members go about with their campaigns. But anasema kwamba asubuhi na mapema. Let's wait and see on the other end, what is it that happens. Allow me wish you all the best. Of course, at this point when this show is going on, I believe that you've had your NDC. All the best for Willis Otieno and Jimmy Wanjigi and the entire fraternity of Safina. But ladies and gentlemen, we are here on the ground and we'll be looking at everything that is taking place in this country, and we'll be more than glad to bring you up to date. Allow me stop for now till we have this conversation again. Have yourself a lovely day. Thank you for watching. My name is Evans Okinyi.